guys, welcome. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So this is going to be a short video, I promise. I tried to do a premiere, and for some reason it would not allow me to do a premiere anywhere. I don't know. I no longer know how to set up a premiere, so I don't know what's going on with it. But I wanted to cover this because I think it's pretty important and it needs to be covered, like for real. So you're not going to see much on camera. I'm going to let a video run. Hopefully they won't strike me. But like I said, it's something that needs to be presented. So let me say hi to everyone. What's up, subs, members, Patreons, everyone in between. And yeah. But you know what's funny, Amanda? I just covered all that yesterday. He's promoting everybody else. Like, dude, you're old. Like, you're old already. This shit's been talked about 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, whatever. But the video I'm going to play has to do with the idiot running around about CPS Call, which came into my chat again last night. And one of my amazing mods found something that I was kind of blown away about. They found a video in which this was discussed December 7th of 2020. Last time I checked, it's January 29th of 2022. But even before that, I went crude as fuck and others to donate their money. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. I have said that too. I have said that more than once. That how come they can make money off summer? How come nobody they don't see that they're exploiting summer? All these fucking clip channels are exploiting summer. They're no different than Molly or anybody else. They think they are, but they're not. I have said that multiple times. So I'm glad that someone agrees with me on it because yeah, it's ridiculous. So when I heard that, when I heard this clip from Makeup Mobster, I was pretty shocked. I don't remember this video, but once I listened to it, I was like, wow. So yeah, and notice too, Amanda, okay, he's at 10,000 subs. How come you're not doing a fundraiser? Why aren't you doing a fundraiser? I've done fundraisers. Molly's done fundraisers. How come you're not doing a fundraiser? Oh, I know, because then you won't make money. Gotcha. I think it's funny. He's got more people in there talking about Molly than Molly gets. But I think it's absolutely disgusting that they're exploiting summer just like anybody else. They're no different than Marissa. I mean, maybe a little different, but honestly, they're really not much different than Marissa. It's ridiculous. So I agree with you on that. And I think people should be pissed. I really do. I don't know why more people aren't pissed. So hang on one second. I got to get something. Move, Fluffer. Alright. But yeah, I don't know how more people aren't upset. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. Oh, is he? Are you serious, Katrina? He's selling summer candles? No shit? Wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Every damn day. I totally agree with you. They are no better than the people they're talking about. To a certain extent. And I wasn't even going to go crude as fuck and burn toast, all of them. Savage, every single one of them that are exploiting summer. Because that's the definition of exploiting. come up with different content than Molly. And I'm not sticking up for Molly, but it's fucking old already. Like 5 people have already talked about this, but now he's got to go live, make money, and talk about it again. It's lame to me. So I'm glad that other people see it, that it's not just me, because I didn't want to be like the only one feeling that way. I believe so, through the end of the month. What's the end of the month? Oh, it's just like summer candle. So he's selling it to the end of the month. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What is the topic of discussion? Actually, Makeup Mobster is the topic of discussion today. Hey, Donna. They're all upset. Oh, yeah, but it's been covered already 5 times. So did No Investigates, and no one is covering them the same way. They don't care about Summer or the Wells. It's all about making money. I totally agree, Donna. 100% agreed. And you're right. How come they're not talking about no thanks? Oh, I know, because he won't bring you the same amount of money and views as Molly's name does. That's why I found it hysterical that that fucking loser weasel had my name in his title, Molly's name in his title, Betty's name in his title, and the fucking loser still couldn't get more than like 50 views. I was like, wow, I've seen channels with 50 subscribers get hundreds of views putting all our names in the title. You have 17,000 subscribers and you couldn't break 50? Yeah, you're one sad motherfucker. Oh, Benny covered Oh No Thanks? Okay, so Benny may have, but yeah, I agree with you, Barbara. I liked him for a minute, but nah. He claims that all profits, money are going to missing and exploited children. Oh, really? Is he going to show a receipt? Because I want to see that receipt. Because I show my receipts, what's donated. How come he doesn't do a fundraiser right to missing and exploited children? And I don't want to talk about his looks, Hannah, but it's... I just can't... Can I put your name? You can, Noodles. But I just can't deal with the hypocrisy of Molly's so bad. Well, No Thanks did the same thing. How come nobody's talking about these No Thanks candles? I'll wait. Oh, wait, because it doesn't fit your narrative. Gotcha. It's going to run these people until we are... I'm already sick of hearing about it. Like, if something new comes up, that's one thing. But this is the same old regurgitated shit. Like, it was talked about 5 times last night already. Move on. Find something else. No, definitely not, Mr. Vlogger. Mr. Vlogger made a cute video about me. And it was pretty funny. It was cute. And I do have bacon scent. Well, I can order it. I don't have any currently. Nobody ever ordered it. But I'm going to make a Mr. Vlogger candle. That's a puppet. And make it bacon scented. That's right. Bacon scented for Mr. Vlogger. Okay. So let's move on to the video. Makeup Mobster, don't strike me. But this is when Makeup Mobster and I were friends. And it talks about that CPS video that everyone keeps talking about all of a sudden. That me and Brian spoke about. But it's funny how quickly you forget. You forget things that were said, people that stuck up for you, and the whole 9 yards. So we're going to take a trip down memory lane. And we're going to listen to this video. It's about 20 minutes long. It's okay, Amanda. It's about 20 minutes long. I'm going to stop it at certain times, but for the most part, I'm going to let it play, and it's pretty entertaining. What I'm going to show most is the chat, because that's really what's most important, is the chat of this video.
The guy's a weirdo, and he had to be blocked.
All right. Hang on. Do you have to pay for the candle? No. Idiots paying him to talk about Molly and BHB for hours a day can probably do this until the end of time. They would consume with hating them. It's ridiculous and need channels like Crude to hang out in. Absolutely, Donna. Could not agree with you anymore. You are 100% on point. But, am I in the wrong chat? Yeah, I'm in the wrong chat. And you know what? Shit. All right. All right, here we go.
Blocked. What's up with that bad wolf? He's so bad he uses the block button, right? Okay, dude. Okay, buddy. So these people, more and more and more of them are just starting to like pile on to this bullshit. It's getting so fucking old and like played the fuck out. I just don't even know what to say anymore. These people just come up with lies. They come up with bullshit. You got, you know, Randy, Diane, fucking Wendy.
Okay, let me address this real quick, Lori. I can prove from an email that that's not true because a couple of days ago, that exact same comment was made 4 days ago because someone came to me with it. So unless she killed herself twice, the whole thing is bullshit. And I'll call it out. I don't believe it for 1 second because the exact same thing was said 3 or 4 days ago. So that's how I know it's bullshit. Lisa, I'm playing an older video to prove that the entire call that has been out there forever, saying how I called CPS on Brian because these people have nothing else to talk about. Yeah, but she does good in this one, Channel Hopper. Because they have nothing else to talk about, so they bring up shit that's like so fucking old. So this video is golden. Absolutely golden.
Their bullshit, their lies. I'm so over it, man. I really am. I really fucking am. Every day something new. Every day. Then you got other people who I see are making videos like trying to get my attention, but I am not going to even give them any type of attention. I'm good. I'm good. I'm done giving people my attention who don't deserve it. But that's not going to stop people from trying. It's not. They need to learn life is too short. Yeah, that's true, reality rates. That is 100% true. Like I said, I guess none of these people have ever dealt with anything relatively like traumatic in their lives. I have to imagine, because if this is your biggest issue.
Guys, I do apologize about the echo. It's gone now, but sometimes I forget to mute me. And then that's why you guys heard me typing and shit. So I apologize. I'll fix it now.
In life, consider yourself lucky if your biggest problem on YouTube is this. Makeup Mobster, did you watch Jenny's?
No profile picture. I called it out last night at 1 a.m. It's old news already. Just saying.
Last night they played Laura. Yeah, the burn book. I was actually just talking about that. So they were saying that she called CPS on Laura, and that is on Brian. I mean, she clearly says, you could clearly hear her saying she mentions full on drama, and then she says, yeah, he called CPS on Brian. Okay, referring to full on drama as a he. But for some reason, Jenny Jen heard I. Why would Laura, like, really, let's just think about this, okay? Why would Laura get up on a live and be like, yeah, I called CPS on Brian? Why would she do that? Why? Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. They just completely don't even think. No critical thinking in this at all. Zero. It's like fucking mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I'm like, wow. So, and the idiots in the chat are just sitting there believing it. They're just sitting there like, oh, wow, really? Really? Oh, okay. I'm like, I can't with these fucking people. Nobody is smart enough to go out and do their own fucking research. They're all just like, oh, yeah, okay, that happened. Great. Oh, my God. Like, I don't even understand why Jenny Jen is talking about Laura.
Oh, I'm glad you got it, Michelle. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. I am so glad you like it. Let me tell you something, Michelle. All honestly, I've made probably about 15 or 20 memorial candles. Yours actually made me cry. I watched your video and it literally made me cry. So I'm so glad you like it.
Laura talk about Jenny Jen? No, never. None of us do. I forgot the girl was even alive, to be honest with you. I forgot she was even here. Oh my God, are you fucking stupid, burn book? And all I said is,
I just want to say, I don't talk about you and rarely ever have, but yet you talk about me all the time. Just saying.
So, all right, hold on a second. What is burn book saying? Don't block them. Did you listen to it? It was a Freudian slip. Burn book, are you fucking stupid? How is that? I don't think you listened to it. That's what I think. I don't think you listened to it because she said he. Perplexed, I come here to talk to MM. Well, burn book, if you come in my chat to talk, you're gonna have to expect that other people are gonna, talk to you too. So I mean, that was a Freudian slip. Do you even know what a Freudian slip is? I don't think you do. What a name, Jenny Jen. It's like her name has Tourette's. Well, yeah, pretty much. Laura, do you have the live that you had that on? Because I'll play the clip. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'm going to assume it was on her Intrepid channel. Why are these people sitting there spending time going through her lives, old lives, and looking for that kind of shit? Why? Like, I just can't make sense of it. What kind of time are you spending doing this shit? Don't you have anything better to do? I mean, Christmas is coming. There's, and say, I called CPS on Brian. Wouldn't that be fucking stupid? I mean, oh my God. And Brian has to know it's not true because he only had one CPS call and we know who did that one. So wouldn't fucking logic tell you that's not what she's saying? I guess not. I guess there is no logic here. Look who I'm talking to. Why am I expecting people to fucking do their own homework? Let's play it. I have the clip. Where's my phone? We'll play it. So you guys. So burn book, listen, go get a Q-tip, girl. Okay? Go get a little Q-tip. Do a little cleaning there before I play this. Maybe put a couple of drops of peroxide in your ear to loosen up the wax, okay? Why can't I find my phone? You did not hear me say I. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even if, let's just say, even if she did say I, like maybe she just like accidentally said it, because that happens. You know, I've said things like that before, but she didn't say I. But we'll just go with that. I played it a bushel of times. A bushel. This is exhausting. This is exhausting.
This is an important clip.
This is an important clip.
Tell me if you can hear it.
Tell me if you can hear it.
You're gonna Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Well,
Oh my God.
here we go. I didn't even know what to do. That must have been after my time. Oh no, this happened this past August. This happened right after I called the CPS on Brian.
Right after he called CPS on Brian. What happened right there? Hold on a second. What happened right there was there was like a car or something passing. You could hear it, or Laura's moving something, and it might have like blanked the sound out.
Now, what's interesting about that is the new video doesn't seem to have the background. How does that happen? How did you erase the background from a video? Because you're not using the original video. That's how. And we learned who Burn Book is. Obviously, it's the same person that's fucking running around. But let's go back
For a second, but she's not saying I called CPS on Brian, because that doesn't make sense, right? She's talking about, and this is what these fucking idiots do. They take everything out of context, and then they're like, here, let me just throw this up here. But you could clearly hear that she's talking about, she's talking about FOD, and she's like, yeah, after something FOD, after she called CPS on Brian, or he called CPS, whatever fucking thing she used there. Not I. Why would she say that? And I cannot fucking believe the stupidity of some of you people that just go with this shit and don't even like question when did that happen, or why would Laura even do that? Fucking idiots. I heard so did I. But you know, these people can't. She's like, I got something here that's important. It's important, not important. It's not an import. Important. Oh my God. I can't. Really, Mandy Bear? That's funny. She actually does refer to FOD as a he. She actually does. Sometimes she goes back and forth, but there's been many times where we've been on the phone and she'll be like, he, and I'll be like, she, he, like, so she messes up all the time. But, you know, go back and watch some of her lives. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is the first time I'm hearing, and it's definitely, hey, Zero Filter Jules. How you doing, girl? I mean, but, you know, just fuck it. Put whatever fucking word you want in there, okay? Put fucking pigeon. I mean, whatever fucking word you want in there. She didn't say I called CPS on Brian. That's not what she said. And then you got this fucking weirdo bad wolf guy. Oh, that's fucking really interesting. Oh my God. Doesn't want to hear it. I don't need to hear it, but okay. I'll play it again. Burn Book, you're just an idiot. I'm sorry. You must be fucking stupid, blind. It doesn't even make sense for Laura that she called. Why would she call CPS on Brian? Holy shit. But this is what the fucking problem is around here. When you spread misinformation like this asshole did, okay? People are going to start. Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the funniest part. Here's Mary, I love trials. Samantha B. Oh, wait, hold on. Samantha B. She dragged me 3 nights ago for telling her in another chat to stop whining. Then in her chat saying, fuck Mary, I love trials. She forgets all the Facebook messages I have of her trashing LK. Mary, yeah, all the Facebook messages you have of me trashing Laura from how long ago, Mary? 3 years ago? Yeah, I'm sure, you know, people care about those fucking 3-year-old messages. Really, when we weren't friends and we weren't talking. Yeah, I know, Mary. Why don't you bust out those 3-year-old fucking messages? And you know what I'll do, Mary? At the same time, I'll bust out the 3-year-old messages where you're talking about what a horrible piece of shit Marissa is. Okay? Because like anybody cares. I have those messages. You know how long this woman has been like holding these like messages over my head? Bust them out, Mary. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Bust them out already. Like, you're not going to sit here and hold some fucking 3-year-old messages over my head. I really don't give a shit. Clearly me and Laura weren't friends for a couple of months, but you know, it's like, come on, Mary. If there's one person I didn't fucking think was going to turn out to be a fucking lunatic, she was one of them. But anyway, so, all right, hold on. Let me play that clip again. Burn Book, go clean your ears out, girl. Pour some Alka-Seltzer in them. I don't know. Whatever you got to do to get the wax out. Let's go back to this clip.
This is an important clip.
This is an important clip.
Tell me if you can hear it. Ready? You're gonna hold it loosely. You got some explaining to do. Well, here we go. I didn't even know FFG if that must have been after my time. Oh no, this happened this past August. This happened right after I called the CPS on Brian.
Do you guys not hear that?
Yeah, interesting. Party of this community. I'm so tired of it. People think, and I'm not saying this to you, girl, in the shower.
Like, listen to the full context.
Who cares what Diane thinks? She's nobody. Whatever. I think she's the nobody.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. This girl's so dumb. Dude, there's a reason her hair is so blonde. Play the entire context, like the entire video. Laura, where is the entire video? Because I will fucking play it. They never do that. They never do that. She's like, oh, I heard things. I'm hearing things. She's clearly talking. I can't play it on my screen, the burn book, because I have it on my phone. I don't have it on my computer. It's in a message. I'm not fucking opening up my Facebook messages. So sorry. And doxing people. Actually, hold on. Maybe I can do that without fucking. So you need to hear it 100 times. I don't even need to hear it to know that she's not talking about herself, because she clearly says something about FOD. But you notice how that clip was put like down to like a certain size, and the first portion of that was cut off, so you don't know what the fuck she's talking about before that. You guys notice how that works? This is how we do clips around here. Nobody explains the context of what's going on. I try to do that. If I'm playing a clip on here, I try to explain the context of like what happened before and why this is being said. But these people, they don't do that. They just play clips completely out of context. And then they start hearing things, and then they try to convince everybody else that what they're hearing is absolutely ridiculous. But okay, you idiots. Believe what you want. I mean, I can't change, can't change the fact that some people are just fucking stupid. I can't change that. Let's see. How come I can't scroll up here? I mean, I'm gonna try to play it here so that what's her face over here can understand it. It's ridiculous. Nobody should have to fucking even question this. There's no reason for Laura to fucking call CPS on Brian. None, especially after she had it done to her. Why would she do it to somebody else? It doesn't even make sense. It's absurd. Okay, here, let me share this. We'll share the audio. Okay, so this idiot can understand what's going on here. Hold on a second. All right. It's important. It's important. I mean, come on, Jen. You're not that fucking dumb, are you? You can't be. Well, maybe you can be. I don't know. We'll do a little share audio here. Hopefully I'm not fucking doxing myself, but whatever. All right. Let's do this. Tell her to tell me what video it came from. Who? Jenny? She won't. I don't know what video that came from. I'm totally lost. All right, hold on a second. I mean, come on, dude. This is so stupid. I can't even believe we have to do this. But again, this is what kind of people we're dealing with here. Let me press play. Why isn't this playing? Hold on. Oh, let me see where the play button is. There it is. All right. Where's the sound? Why don't I hear this? Oh, hold on.
You can hear it. Ready?
You could hear it.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Well,
oh my God.
Here we go. I don't even know if I did. That must have been after my time. Oh no, this happened this past August. This happened right after I called the CPS on Brian.
All right, let's go back there.
Now, once again, let me stress, that's the original video. Like, we don't know what video it came from, but that's the original video. And it's amazing this new one they came up with doesn't have that background noise. How does that happen? Because it's spliced together again? Like, and you want everyone to believe it? Randy, do you feel stupid? Because you passed it around. I don't know who else passed around. Someone told me Shannon passed around. Randy stole it from Shannon. Like, this is like a big thing over the last day or two. So funny that Makeup Master's playing the original that was played, and it has all this background noise. I wonder how that works.
Oh no, this happened this past August. This happened right after I called the CPS on Brian.
Right after you called CPS on Brian. You guys did hear there's some type of noise happening in the background. So her sound kind of got like cut for a second, but she's clearly saying here, he. I don't hear an I. I certainly don't hear an I. You're catching like the tail end of an E on there. Because whatever that sound was, it sounds like a car is passing by, because I know Laura was sitting in her car during this live. It sounds like there is something passing by or something. And, you know, the sound kind of cut for like a half a second, but she's like, E caught. But, you know, you guys just make up.
Exactly. Amanda, ding, ding, ding. They all thought they had something big on me all of a sudden. Someone came out with this fucking stupid ass video from 2 years ago, and they really thought they had something on me, and they were going to spread it around everywhere. Well, backfire.
Whatever fucking word you want to put in there. Just make it up. Well, we just make it up as we go along. It's like fucking unbelievable. You can hear her talking also about FOD. She's like, oh no, this happened in August. The person says this must have happened before my time. So Laura says, oh no, this happened back in August around the time that he called CPS on Brian. But I mean, doesn't that make more sense? Doesn't that make more sense? The person's talking about FOD and Laura's like, no, this happened in August before he called CPS on Brian. But These people just put whatever the fuck they want to hear. And then call it a Freudian slip. Oh my God, dude. I can't. All right, Burn Book, could you just go before I have to block you? I just unblocked you the other day, and you're already wearing your welcome out. Good Lord. You are fucking dumb. Oh, so stupid. Why would she call CPS on Brian? Yeah, find the original video. Again, no context. Laura, just fucking ignore him. Burn Book, you certainly don't come here all the time. If you do, you've been coming under another name because I had you blocked for the longest fucking time. I just went through my block list the other day and I was like, oh, is this account even around anymore? And I unblocked you. And here you are. So you must have been in my chats talking to yourself because I couldn't see you, nor could anybody else in here. But hey, dude, whatever. But if that's an old video, it's even more fucking weird. It's even more pathetic and weird that somebody's actually sitting there. Laura, could this be it? Dipshit part 2 from 4 weeks ago? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Snoop, stop. I gotta look at the picture that they had. I think we were looking at your rearview mirror or something. Hold on. I mean, I just cannot believe this. I can't believe how stupid these people are. And Bad Wolf's sitting there, oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. Like, dude, really? You can't be that stupid, bro. You can't. Where did this guy, like, go from...
You can hear this. Ready?
All right, so this is a video that must have been recorded because on her screen it says... Is this important? Laura calls CPS on Brian. So it's obviously a clip that somebody had previously recorded and then put on their channel on like Unlisted or something and sent to her.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Oh my God, dude.
Here we go.
Hold on. All right, so she's in her car. Nope, this has to be old because Laura, this has to be holy shit. This has to be super old because your car is totally different. It does your, hold on a second. Snoop, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Does your car have the hazard light thing on the top? Your new car? Because like, if that's the case, this is really fucking old. Oh my God. Yeah, this, let me see. Oh no, all right. So this is your new car. There's a white truck in the background. Let's see if we can find this. I can't believe I even have to do this, but oh my God. The Burn Book. That person's been around for quite a while, being an idiot. Where did this clip come from? I don't even know, meowsers. I'm looking on her page. I can't find it. And let them sit there and figure that out. It was not sliced by giving me the name of the video. If they didn't slice anything together, they can and will do and will produce the original. It's so stupid, Laura. So fucking stupid. Yeah, Laura called CPS on Brian. I mean, even Brian knows better, I'm sure. There was only one call to his house. Well, two if you count the call Dumpy Dump made, but that wasn't a CPS call. That was a call to the police, which then got CPS involved because they, what do you call it? They had to, basically, because of the nature of the report. So that's 2 times. And if there was a 3rd time, well, we never heard about it, but it certainly was not from Laura. But hey.
Okay. So now I see that these trolls are coming in here. It's probably the ones that put together the video, and I think it's fucking comical. So you don't even have to time out, just delete. I've been deleting. But I don't want to hear anything about this stupid CPS call. Because remember I told you guys I didn't totally remember the story because it was so old. So now that I watched that video, I kind of understand that it was something that was said wrong, and that I did say he, it just there was noise and you couldn't hear it. So yeah, I was talking about FOD, and we all know that FOD was the only one that ever called on Brian. They openly admitted it, and this whole thing is stupid. But one thing I did take out of this, I really hope Makeup Mobster and all her buddies take their own advice, because I don't talk about any of them. I still haven't talked about our friendship or how it went to shit or her life or anything else. I haven't said a word. I didn't say a word for months. She talked about me every day. Same thing with her buddy. I didn't talk about her. I still don't talk about her. They still go fucking daily. Oh, speaking of, you know what's funny about that, Amanda? Somebody texted me last night, and hey, Jenna, somebody texted me last night and said that a troll or something went into Randy's live or something and said that I spoke to Diane, and Diane was talking shit about Wendy to me, and like Wendy bought into it or something. Like, why would I talk to Diane? Like, Diane's the last fucking person I would talk to. I don't know why she thought that I would talk to Diane, but it seems she ate it up. I was laughing. How to ruin a woman's life and crossed me socially. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty funny. Where's the Banshee? Head over to Crude as Fuck. They'll welcome you there. I know I wouldn't. I thought it was hysterical. So I just want to clear that up, because like I said, I'm going to clear up bullshit rumors anytime I can. And this was one way that I can clear it up. Yeah, I heard she believed it. That she said something along the lines like, oh, well, Diane, I know Diane has talked shit about me, and but like, why would I talk to Diane? Like, can you use a little bit of common sense? Why would I ever speak to Diane? But it was funny that Wendy thought that she actually, yeah, she believed it. I was in there last night. They didn't like what I had to say, so I'm blocked. I'm not surprised. So let me get on to, yes, I'm still in my jammies, but let me get on to the Susan Bennett thing. 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, a friend of mine came to me and said, hey, is it true that Susan Bennett killed herself? I said, I don't buy it. I said, where'd you hear that from? He said somebody went into, maybe Crude's Live again. I don't remember whose it was, but went into Crude's Live and left a comment for him to address the fact that Susan killed herself last night due to all the pressure. I said, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I said, and not sound like a dick, but I would kind of need harder proof than some troll leaving a comment. Okay. Today, someone sent me the exact same message and said that this is Susan's sister and she killed herself yesterday. So did you kill yourself twice? I'm not believing either one. I don't believe she killed herself at all. I believe that she doesn't have a twin sister. I believe that's a troll. It's either a troll or it's her. And I think she needs some serious psychological counseling, honestly. And I hate to say it, but that's how I feel. And that's not going to change. Person that came into our chat claiming to be your sister was 100% a troll. No, Susan was actually one of Marissa's people. Yeah, Randy and Wendy are DC people. I believe it's her too. And I hate to say that. Like, I really do. I hate to say that. But I'm not believing any of it. And she seemed like a very down-to-earth person. She did. I didn't find anything wrong with her at all. So I was shocked how it all went down. And I was even more shocked as to how it all transpired. And yeah, that's right. They were joking, saying they were hiding in a kitchen sink and a cabinet so they didn't hear her. Now, I can't say for sure that she doesn't have a sister. Like, I shouldn't have said that because I don't know if she actually has a sister or not. But, no, the Susan thing is not real. Did you miss what I said, Karma? I said that unless she killed herself twice, this happened twice already. That she allegedly killed herself last night. I believe the person writing that is her. And unfortunately, I do. Yeah, Montana Sky's dead too. I do believe that that is her. That she just needs attention. She just wants attention. Susan is, no, she does live in the UK. The candles I sent were to the UK, not Ireland. So she may have been Irish, but I know the address that I sent her candles were the UK. So, yeah, I wouldn't put, no, wasn't listening to you. Okay. I'm not going to say definitively, but I got to go with my gut, and my gut tells me that I'm right, and that, no, she didn't kill herself. I found her on Facebook. She's in the UK. Yeah, she may have originally been from Ireland, but I did send her stuff in the UK. Susan said she lived in the UK, and that's this sister she supposedly had that's evil. Yeah, I don't believe that. How far is Ireland from the UK? Like, is it far? Is it like Connecticut to California, or is it like Connecticut to New York? I agree with that, Stephanie. I think she is kind of sick. She's in England, but she's Irish. Okay. I don't think she has. Because I don't believe she has a sister. I think it's attention. And I don't know if Crude gave her an attention. I don't know if anybody gave her attention. But, yeah, I'm not buying it. Sorry. I'm just not. I think she's from Ireland and moved military. Yeah, but with someone like that, you don't even know what to believe anymore. You know what I mean? Always go with your first instinct. You're right. Hey, Claire. She's 30 minutes away on an airplane. Oh, Ireland and the UK, is that close? I did not know that. It's about an 8-hour drive. I wish I was 8 hours from Ireland. I heard Ireland's awesome. All right, so it's not that far. It's not like traveling from here to Australia. Next island over, so you can't... Oh. So it's 8 hours by plane? So it's kind of like New York to California, kind of? Sort of? Part of Ireland's in the UK. Okay. All right. I showed you I don't know my geography very well. But... I want to go to... My mom's gone to Switzerland a bunch of times. Yeah, I don't know what part of Ireland. Ireland is in the UK. Some of it is considered UK. All right, I'm going to shut up now before I sound like an idiot. Which I probably already do, but we're going to go with it. Ferry is 4 hours from Wales. All right. Yeah, I don't believe she passed away at all. I don't believe she was in the hospital. I think she just wants attention. Unfortunately. That's how I see it. Or had a heart, exactly. Is that what they're saying now, that she had a heart attack? Just connected, but technically a different country. All right. Like I said, I'm going to shut up about the geography before there's 30 clip channels telling me what an idiot I am. I'm just going to go with that. I don't think you'd be communicating about Susan. It would come back to bite you if she did. And you know what? I'll never know if she did. So there's that. Like, honestly, I'll never know it. Exactly. Imagine a prepper died. That would be sad. I don't want prepper to die. That's what I always say about a plane crash. That people who are afraid to fly get so scared about flying in a plane. If you die, nobody's going to know. You're not going to know you're dead. So I don't know why people get afraid. Yeah, I hadn't heard the heart attack. I had heard she took her own life. So now it's a heart attack. It just makes it even that much more not true. I'm just not believing it. Prepper has a birthday every day. He's one old man. Definitely an old man. I'll agree with that. You know the pony clips are gonna roam. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'll shut up now. I never claimed to be a geography expert. But if anyone wants to clip that, go right ahead. Susan is in another chat now? No shit. What chat is she in? She's probably telling everyone that was her sister and so on and so forth. Alright, the smaller Northern Ireland was duly created with the devolved government and remained part of the UK. On December 6, 1922, a year after signing the Anglo-Irish Treaty, the territory of blankety blank was formed. She has 9 lives, I agree. I mean, the psychological need of why she, in my opinion, she needs psychological help. Because even if you're trolling, that's not something to troll about. You can troll about lots of things. Suicide, death is not something to troll about. Because guarantee a lot of people in your chat have lost a loved one to either suicide or unexpected death or something. And I don't agree. It's not fair to do that to them. All right. On December 6, 1922, a year after the signing of the Anglo-Irish Treaty, the territory of Southern Ireland left the UK and became the Irish Free State, now the Republic of Ireland. Why, thank you, Jason. I think she was desperate to fit in, wanted her wrench back off Molly, but she wasn't prepared to give it her back in the way she was thinking. She could have done damage with a wrench. It's true, too. Thank you, Jason. Think you would because her family will be going after Molly. But not if she had a heart attack. If she had a heart attack, it had nothing to do with Molly. But I don't believe any of it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I think she just wants attention. I really do. Yeah, history lesson. But I do. I think she just wants attention. And it's sad that somebody wants attention that bad. I'm sorry, I just don't understand it. That's really how I feel. I can't imagine wanting attention that desperately. Your mom was born in 1922? I guess that's around when my grandmother was born. Even if she offed herself, it doesn't make it MGL's fault. That's true, too. That is definitely true, too. Tammy's right. If she did do something, it's still not Marissa's fault. I mean, that's on her. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, exactly. Everyone starts studying their geography. You're going to get lots of videos made about you. Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England make up the UK. Oh, that's true. I don't know why I was thinking not Ireland. I knew that, though. I did know that. I don't know. I'm not even going to say what I was thinking. There'll be 20 videos made. But I did know that. I think I was thinking Europe. I like that you don't tiptoe around things just in case. Discussing these actions on YouTube is needed. Some people get really upset about it. I agree. Hey, Scout. Did you guys get snow? I saw you guys were getting snow. Massachusetts was getting like a major snowstorm. A couple of people were. They don't know shit about geography over there either. Thank you, Janessa. Yeah, no, I never said geography was my best, because certainly not. Not my worst, but it's not my best. Student said she overdosed that made her have a heart attack. Said she was in the ICU. Okay. So, while in the ICU, she all of a sudden had a heart attack? She had another heart attack and died? Because a couple of days ago, it was suicide. No, she's got money. You have 14 inches in Jersey? Oh, hell no. I do not miss that weather at all. They would not let you on your devices. Yeah, I don't think they would in ICU. We did. Long Island got a lot more than me. Oh, no shit. I got to call my friends, find out what's going on. Yeah, overdosed intentionally, had a heart attack. Which one? Oh, you got him, Stephanie? Good. Candles are delivered promptly despite the snowstorm. Woot, woot. Just got done shut. Yeah, it's cold here too. It's 36, but we're supposed to be almost 70 on Tuesday. So it just goes to show how fucked up the weather is. Pull up a map? That would be too easy. She did say she overdosed. That led to a heart attack. Then she had another heart attack while she was in the hospital. All right, I was referring to if she committed suicide over being degraded in front of 1,200 people. Well, I don't have 1,200 people. Susan is Montana Sky. Did we ever find out who Montana Sky was? I knew Montana Sky was fake. It just, I don't know. If, like I said, if you're never going to show your face, I'm not going to believe you anyway. Unless I personally know what you look like. 55 in Wyoming? No shit. It's warmer there than here? I agree. I have a hard time believing any of it, too. I'm so glad, Monica. But one thing I did learn, I got cherry blossom. One thing I did learn is the glitter. The glitter that I'm putting on top is causing it not to burn right. I can't use glitter. Not the mica, but just putting a little glitter on top, it's causing it to not burn. And when I do test candles here, I don't use the glitter. So I didn't notice. Last night, I bought some candles to my friend, and that's when I noticed. I did the same thing as Susan? I did? Really? I don't remember ever going public talking about suicide. I don't remember ever going public saying how I died. I don't ever remember that happening. Please refresh my memory. Oh, wait, I know. You're talking about a private conversation where I was joking with my Patreons saying, is this what's going to make it stop? Oh, okay. So a private conversation that was recorded, that the whole context of the conversation was just me being frustrated, is the same as an attention-seeking person who is spending money and going around telling everyone she died. If that's your thing, if that's the same, you're too stupid to be in my chat. Honestly, you're too dumb to be here. So carry on. Yeah, they're too dumb to be in my chat. They're the type of people that don't need to be here. They're the type of people that I block. They're the type of people that think like what we saw last night on the video. It's exactly, that's another lie going around, is that you actually did try. I never try to commit suicide, ever. That was a private conversation where I was just fed up and frustrated. But there is nothing in the world that would make me commit suicide. Sorry. Just wouldn't. That's your business, private conversation. Yeah, but it was recorded and released. It was a Discord call, actually, that was released. But someone that says that's the same thing? Okay. You're just too dumb to be here. I don't think she was in military either. Said she had a back injury, took morphine every day, and there was a few slip-ups. Interesting. Yeah, I never really paid that much close attention to her in that way, so I don't know. That's crazy, though. People are fucking nuts. I've come to that conclusion. People are just fucking nuts. Hey, how's it going? But just the stupidity of people. Like, I can't. I just don't know where they get it from. I really, truly don't. I don't think she has a channel. Kimberly, I may not have it up there yet. There's a couple cents I haven't put up there. Flora is bitch please, and there's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. It's true though. Oh, 3 hours to get to work? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, another thing I want to address. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. It was a comment that I left for the truth today. Okay. So Tracy made a video today. She made a couple of comments in regards to people talking about my child. I've seen more comments. Corey did a video this morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday. I don't know. That showed Makeup Mobster's post, which I hadn't read yet. So I want to read you guys what I wrote to Tracy, and I think it puts things in perspective. I said, let me ask you this, Tracy, because Tracy said she would have never done it. I said, let me ask you this, Tracy. If you could have found a way to stop your kid from turning to drugs and getting a handle on it long before it happened, wouldn't you try anything and everything that you could to try to stop it from happening? Of course you would, because Tracy has spoken in length. Her son is an addict. That's all I'm doing. Again, I wouldn't leave access to alcohol 24/7 if I had an alcoholic living with me 24/7. Would I? Of course I wouldn't. I don't have a heavy chain wrapped around the fridge. And this is another thing. People are picturing I have like gold chains wrapped around the fridge. It's barely even locked. I need to lock it more. I said it's locked maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and it's locked overnight. All their friends have never seen it locked, and Dayton needs to understand that he also needs self-control. However, if I can make my son's life easier, then you know damn well I will. And if that makes me a horrible mom, if that makes me a horrible mom trying to make my son's life easier because he is 14 and weighs too much, I said, I don't want to announce it live, but I said it on Tracy's. I'll hold that title proud. He was down to 2, and I tried no lock, and he gained 40 pounds in a matter of a few months. He is not ready to regulate himself the way he needs to. Therefore, I'm helping him. Again, all these people running their mouths have no right to judge because they need to look at their own kids. And no, I don't think you judge. You just gave an opinion. And lastly, the word addiction, and this one I'm screaming. The word addiction has such a stigma on it. And the funny thing is, anyone who has ever been in recovery or deals with an addict knows that addiction is not something to stay silent on. The key is talking about it for the addict and or the family. Thanks for speaking out on it. Food addiction is a real thing. No, Amanda. That's why I told her that I didn't think she was looking at it in a negative way. She was just giving an opinion when she said that she wouldn't put a lock on, but it's not her kid, you know? And like I said, it's not something that, it's done. It's like so bad. That's what I heard, that they were so gross talking about the chat. I know, Sherry Lynn, but then you have idiots are like, oh, she guided him on what to say. I didn't fucking guide my kid on what to say. I didn't even talk to him about it previously. Like, exactly, our secrets make us sick. I have no problem. That's not shaming him. That's helping him. You know, shaming him is not talking about it. Staying silent is how addicts get worse and worse. How family of addicts feel shame. And I got news for you, and I mean this. Yeah, they're definitely not malnourished. One of the biggest things that was the other thing that I heard in Corey's live is Makeup Mobster saying that I didn't get professional help, or I don't have a professional diagnosis. Do you know this? Like, what makes you think he hasn't been to shrinks for years? Because he has. What makes you think he hasn't been to a doctor and spoke to him about this? You don't. But you just assume because you have nothing else to talk about. And that's fucked up. Like, I don't talk about your kid or your family. Same thing with you, Randy. When I was watching Corey's video, I heard that, you know, Corey had said some things. I don't have any drug addict kids. I have a food addict, but my kids aren't doing dope. My kids aren't even smoking pot. Like, and they're 17. I'm not talking about my little one. I'm talking about my older ones. They're not smoking cigarettes. They're not vaping. They're not doing anything. They're just good kids. But, because, you know, I'm just such the horrible mom. But Dayton, you know, one of the ways to help your child is to be open about things. When you keep things inside, that's how addicts get worse and worse. That's how parents feel shame for their children. I don't feel shame of my kid. I'm very proud of my kid. I am extremely proud of who my son is. I'm talking Dayton. I mean, all of them, but I'm very proud of who Dayton is. And I would never want his addiction to go to the next level. And I'm doing everything I can to not allow that to happen, not allow it to go to the next level. You know what makes you a bad mom is ignoring it. You know what makes you a bad mom is giving an overweight kid all the food he wants. That's child abuse. And a lot of people don't realize that. Giving a very overweight child freedom to just keep eating, that's child abuse. So you guys who want to judge, you might want to get your facts right. You might want to understand addiction before you run your mouth. Because honestly, you sound like ignorant idiots. Saying that somebody who's doing everything they can to help their child succeed in life, to help their child not be made fun of, to help their child be, you know, live a very healthy life, and trying to get them healthy and not giving them access to fuck that up. If that makes me a bad mom, I will wear that crown very, very fucking high. 100% high. But all these same people are the same people that shame addiction, that think, oh, you can't talk about it, or you shouldn't talk about it, or, you know, it's child abuse. No, it's not. If my kids were starving to death, that's one thing. Phoenix and Sage have full access whenever they want. Dayton, like I said, I've left it open more often to see if he has more restraint. He doesn't. So there's only one choice to do. And the fact that other people are talking about it, it's actually your kids I feel bad for. Getting kids fast food all the time is child abuse. Giving kids 10 o'clock at night when they're already amped up, that's more child abuse than trying to do the best thing for your child. And if your child's not a food addict, you wouldn't understand it. I also never gave my kid sugar past 6 o'clock. I also never gave my kid desserts. I also never gave my kid fast food. My kids can count on both hands how many times they had fast foods before the age of like 12. Besides the fact Phoenix was gluten-free, I don't give my kids shit. I don't give my kids processed foods. When they were young, all they had was organic, home-cooked meals, nonstop. So if you want to tell me I'm a child abuser because I want to do the I want to give my child the best possible outcome that he could remotely have and make his life easier, then again, I'll wear that fucking crown proud. Thank you. I absolutely agree, Sandra. I don't think so, TJ. I don't think so at all. Stop using the excuse Laura talked about it, so therefore it's okay. Exactly. I know I'm not a bad mom. I'm giving my son the best possible avenue, trying to teach him to take responsibility, but also teaching him that it's not his fault. And, you know, we have to work together, and there's no abuse here. Like, that is insane to me. But all these people that have to run their mouth, it says a lot about them. Or trying to say that I'm such a bad mom because I'm trying to give my kid the not leaving his addiction wide out in the open. Like I said, tell a crackhead he can only smoke a little bit, but you're going to leave it out in the open for him. You're going to tell him he can only smoke a little, but it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be on the table. It's going to be in the counter. It's going to be in the pantry. But you're not going to lock it up. You're just going to let him smoke crack. But you'll expect that he won't smoke a lot. Alcohol, same thing. Food is no different. So, again, if I'm going to... if I had an alcoholic teen or an alcoholic adult, I'm not going to leave a liquor cabinet wide open. I'm going to lock it up so they don't get it, because I'm not going to make their addiction easy for them. Some of the people talking probably should have a lock on their fridge, but we're not going to go there. But yeah, so that's that. I know I don't owe an explanation, but I do feel the need to, when all these people are running their mouth saying I'm a child abuser. I don't know if they're looking for another CPS call, which I don't care. Like, I told CPS last time they were here for this. I told CPS that I put a lock on it, and I explained why. And I showed them the doctor, and I gave them the doctor's name. If they want to talk to the doctor, be my guest. You know, I don't have a problem with it. Doc said they never called, but I don't have a problem with it. I got nothing to hide. Nothing. Unlike these people. Hey, Nikki. I wasn't looking at my camera. I wasn't looking at chats. That's why. Food is like a drug to some. Absolutely. It's their drug of choice. Yep. I'm still trying to get people to think. Behavior modification only goes so far. I fought with a shrink about that. You know, the thing is, and I can't stress this enough, and if there's one point that I want to drill home, addiction is not a bad thing. People want to put such a stigma on if you're an addict. I'm a proud recovered addict. Proud. I will stand up strong and say I am an addict. There shouldn't be a stigma on something that I believe I was born with. You know, I can blame my parents. I can blame society. I can blame whoever. I'm not embarrassed that I'm an addict. It's not something to be shamed on. It's my chemical imbalance, my fucked up head, my whatever. But I call it my chemical imbalance. My son has Asperger's. That's his chemical imbalance. Dayton is an addict. That's his chemical imbalance. Sage, we're not sure what she is yet. But no, seriously. You know, I'm not going to shame my kid for having a chemical imbalance, especially one that I have. You know, and there's been such a stigma put on the word addiction, and it's not a bad thing. It's what makes us who we are. And, you know, we may not think normal. We may not think like everybody else, but that doesn't make us wrong. That doesn't make us bad people. It doesn't make us so different. And that's the stigma that I try to talk about, you know, and you have all these ignorant idiots, especially ones that were never even addicts, that want to put such a stigma on being an addict. I can't help the way I'm chemically wired. Dayton can't help the way he's wired. The last thing I want to do is have him shame because of the word addiction. It's not a bad thing. It's who we are as people. And any addict, I think, will tell you this. It's who we are. And we can't change it. We can take responsibility for the actions that we take, or the words, or the things that we do to feed our addiction. But anyone that says they're embarrassed to be an addict or they're ashamed to be an addict probably have parents that think that being an addict should be hush hush, that being an addict should be so quiet. No, bullshit. Being an addict is very important in understanding that that's your chemical wiring, and be proud of your chemical wiring no matter who you are. And I'm a very, very big believer in that. I should, right, Sandra? Seriously, though. It bothers me when people make such a stigma on the word addiction, or you shouldn't talk about it. Bullshit. You know, go to AA or NA or QA or FA. It's always share, speak, talk about your story. Your ANON, talk about your kid's story or your husband's story or your wife's story. That's what makes us better, you know? And I guess non-addicts don't understand that because they're not wired the same. But I know that every single addict feels like I do. Like, I'm not saying anything that every other fucking addict out there doesn't know. But like I said, we'll all grow up with such a stigma on the word addiction that it's supposed to be quiet. You're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to be shamed. You know, oh my God, I'm an addict. There is so much shame in addiction, and it shouldn't be there. There shouldn't be any shame in addiction. One of the biggest reasons why addicts relapse is shame. The shame, like, I used to throw up in my cycle of, I did cocaine to not eat, and then once I ate, I felt shame, and then I did cocaine. It was like this never-ending roller coaster. As my old counselor said, it's a fucking roller coaster. But they will never understand. I agree with that. But, you know, people have to realize that their addicts relapse due to shame. And mom or dad or both telling them, don't tell your friends you're an addict. We're not going to tell our friends you're an addict. We're not going to say anything. That's the shame that kids then, or I shouldn't say kids, but adults or any addict will then turn around and use because they feel shame, because they feel like their parents or their spouse are shaming them. And that's the perfect reason to go get high. That's a perfect reason to go binge. That's a perfect reason to overindulge. Why? Because your family now is shaming. You shamed your family. Your dad is embarrassed of you. Your mom's embarrassed of you. Your spouse is embarrassed of you. What? Perfect reason to go get high. Let me go get high now because they're embarrassed anyway. So now I feel shame. All of that has to end. When all of that ends, addicts will get clean. When I got clean, that mentality is what got me clean. I mean, it took a lot of times, but when I remember having a conversation with my dad. Like, Dad, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. And he said to me, you shouldn't be ashamed. I'm an addict. Well, he really wasn't, but he told me he was. I'm an addict. Your mom's not, but you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. And this is who you are. And I've just developed that. And I 100% agree with that. Masking the pain. Exactly. And like I said, someone who's not an addict is not going to understand or really comprehend the things I'm saying. Any addict understands what I'm saying. It is a cycle. We must show love, give love, and not judge. They just want to be people. Exactly. What'd Lindsay do? You're embracing yourself, and that's beautiful. I can only imagine. I miss some of that. I can only imagine that people can't do that, and that's sad. No shame in your game. It's exactly right. It's like a domino effect. You're talking about them. What is the difference? Oh my God, people stop the bullshit. Everyone talks about everyone else, and they're all doing the same damn thing. Preach that, accept it. Exactly. I think it's important to remind the addict that they are capable of conquering their addiction. But, Kimber Joy, you say it in a way that's kind of wrong. Thank you, Mike. You're saying that in a way that's kind of wrong. You can't hold on, let me stop chat so I can focus on that. Okay. You can't conquer an addiction. It is a chemical imbalance in any addict that we can't change. What we can do is control our impulses to not act on our addiction, on our drug of choice. When I say drug of choice, it could be alcohol, it could be work, it could be food, it could be working out, it could be bulimia, it could be anorexia. I'm covering all bases when I just say drug of choice. It doesn't even have to be a drug. My bulimia was an addiction. I was addicted to binging and purging. So again, let me stress, I'm not speaking about, I'm using an overall blanket saying drug of choice. You as a child, as an adult especially, we have the rationale that in order to, like, all right, let me rephrase that. In my opinion, okay, it's just my opinion, no medical research backing, just my opinion. If you understand the core of who you are and you accept you can tackle your demons much easier. When there's shame, when there's doubt, when there's blame, you're not going to be able to tackle your demons because you're going to be eaten up by shame. You're going to be eaten up by guilt. You're going to be eaten up by the way other people see you or the way other people think of you. When you accept who you are and you truly accept who you are, and that's when you can make a rational decision of how to deal with your addictions. You know, but in my opinion, the first step is understanding that addiction is something you're born with. It's your chemical imbalance, and you have to accept it the same way you do an autistic child, a cerebral palsy child. It's just your makeup. And like psychopaths are born psychopaths. It's been proven that it's their genetic makeup. They're missing certain parts of the brain. Their chemical imbalance is way off. They're born like that. They can make the choice whether they're going to kill somebody or not, but they can't make the choice that they're missing that part of the brain or that part of the brain is not working. That's everybody's chemical imbalance. Some people are normal, some people aren't. It's just the way it is. Hey, Wintermoon. They told me there's a slip under every skirt. So we both got drunk and proved them right. Nurture versus nature. I mean, nurture does play a part of it. Nature does play a part of it. You know, I don't think I would have, without my parents' support, getting through all of my addictions, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it, all my anorexia, my bulimia, my ups and downs. Thank you, Greg. My ups and downs, my everything. I don't think that I would still be here today without them. I really don't. I think I would have died. And I hate to say that because I look at my life, I'm like, wow, I got 3 amazing kids, but I just don't think I'd be here without their support. And without them telling me that even though I'm a fuck up, or even though I do so many drugs, or even though, you know, I'm binging and purging and I was getting caught everywhere, you know, garbage bags full of throw up. It was bad. It was gross. I don't even want to talk about it. It was gross. And without their support and without my dad believing in me, I don't think I would have gotten clean the way I did. Even though it took me so long, I don't think that I would be here if not for my dad and my mom's support and letting me know that it's okay. It's okay that you fuck up. It's okay you're an addict, you know, but how are we going to deal with this? And taking personal responsibility, because I would blame everybody else. And my dad taught me personal responsibility, and all of that one day just triggered. Just clicked, I mean. I've been on the main thing was cocaine. I've been off of cocaine since 2008. Like February of 2008 was the last time I ever did it. I never really got into other drugs. It is scary. I agree. It's not just genetics, environment, and genetic combination. I'm not saying that it's not environment. I'm saying that it's still a chemical imbalance that you're born with. Your environment has to do with what you choose to do with that. But actual addiction, it's not your fault. You're chemically wired a certain way. And no matter what, like someone that's a non-addict, no matter what environment you put them in, they're never going to become an addict. They're not chemically made up that way. But if you are already chemically made up that way, that's where environment takes a part. Thank you, Kiki. See, I disagree with that. I disagree that, Janessa, that someone can become an addict who's not chemically wired that way. It's not an addict's fault. What an addict chooses to do with their chemical imbalance, that's where it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? That's where you place blame, is what they choose to do with it. I know cocaine is bad. I know drugs are wrong. I'm still an addict. If you put it in front of me for many, many years, I was going to do it. No matter what. It didn't matter. Even if I had stopped doing it, I was going to do it. When everything finally clicked in 2008, I just woke up one day and said, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this anymore. And I've never touched it since. And it was in front of me a couple of times, not heavily, and I just walked away because that's a choice I made. But I'm still an addict that doesn't change. Just because I changed my environment doesn't mean that I'm still not an addict. That's the point I'm getting at. I did have good parents. I had great parents. Lack of coping skills, not having the right tool. That's very true. That will play a part. Oh, good for you, Lori. February 24th, I'll have 15 years free of meth and alcohol. Good for you. I know from experience, no, but I'm saying that you have to, in order to be an addict, you have to have a chemical imbalance to begin with. Like my mom doesn't have an addictive bone in her body. No matter what she's done, and she's tried a lot, she's never become an addict. She's never gotten so stuck on something she can't stop. No matter what it is. She just doesn't have that in her. That's what I'm saying. Addiction is a brain disorder, chemical imbalance fact. Thank you. If you didn't care or take steps to help Dayton, if he got obese, he is obese and unhealthy. That same people would come in. Exactly. I stole cocaine from my mom at 13. I did too, actually, from my dad. I had no idea what I was doing. My choice of drug. See, I never got into pills. Mine either. My mom's 86 and won't even take Tylenol. Yeah, my mom's just not an addict. She's just not. It's not in her. No, you don't. You can hit the drink from years of sexual abuse to forget. It's not just genetics. Okay. Learned from experience that I had a very highly addictive brain chemistry and personality, and I learned the hard way. I think a lot of us learn the hard way. Brain scans on people. You can see electrical impulses are out of whack compared to normal brain. That's exactly right. Got an addicted person. Oh, so do I. One thing with addiction is the longer you're sober, the easier it can be to control that. That's true too. Hey, Amzy. I have had past drug addiction, and I will say it has moved over to a shop. Oh, I'm that way too, Amzy. I am a shopaholic. Let me tell you what I used to do. This was like when I first cut out cocaine. I would go to the store and purposely not buy like 3 things, so I had to go back the next day. Brad's the one that called me a shopaholic. He's like, you are a serious shopaholic. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just want to get out every day. He's like, no, Laura, you're really a shopaholic. But I would purposely only buy half of what I needed so I could go out the next day and buy something. It didn't even matter what it was. It was like the dumbest things. My oldest daughter has no clue why people can't. Exactly. My brother's like that. My brother's never been doesn't have any addictive genes in him. It's why he takes after my mom. Oh, are you really, Heather? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, thank God you'll never understand. All right, Mitch, good job. Mine isn't either, Stephanie. Mine is horrible. Horrible. To this day, it's horrible. So members only, how do I become part of that? Can someone drop members link, please? Yeah, nobody wants to be an addict. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I'm still a shopaholic today, but I don't have the money I had then, so it's a little easier. But even now I do it sometimes. I will do it sometimes. Like, I will literally, like, if I know, go to store. When they were young and I worked right next to a store, I'd go shopping every day. I literally go to Goodwill every single day in Iowa, looking on my lunch break, looking for jeans. Like, I still have that collection of jeans. I'm almost back in them. I know it sounds like, why would you keep jeans that long? Because I knew I was getting back in my 8s and 10s one day, and I still have them. I mean, jeans never go out of style, but I still got them. Daughter's like your mom as far, yeah. I don't think Phoenix does either. I don't think Phoenix has an addictive personality, but I'm not taking my chances. I do not smoke pot, no. I'm actually allergic to THC. Neither of my parents were addicts, but I was sexually abused for years. Hit the drink to forget years ago. Yes, I've taken some. It can change your brain. I'm sorry, Andrea. And I worked in resale clothing as a buyer. Half the stuff I bought, and then I bought for myself. Yeah, that would be me. I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it's supposed to be at this moment. I agree. I'm almost there. I probably have about 12 more pounds to go. And I'm like, I can do this. I'm getting back. Even if I never wear them again, I'm still getting back into them. But some of them are really nice jeans. Like expensive jeans that I bought years ago. I'm like, I'm going to get back into them. And I always felt like that. Fucking jeans are jeans. Addiction is a daily battle, something that constantly has to be fought every day, sometimes by the hour, sometimes by the minute. Absolutely. And Susie, you probably never will understand. A lot of parents will never understand. My mom never understood my bulimia or anorexia. My dad did more. I don't know why. My mom never understood it. Just eat. You know, just don't have that. And that's something I didn't want to pass on to them. I did keep my good ass jeans. I had 4s that I left with a friend in California before I moved out of California, but he said he sold them years ago. I was like, yeah, I probably won't ever get back in a 4 again. He had like 2s and 4s when I got pregnant with twins. So it can be genetics, but also can be trauma. Yeah, all right, so I'll say aside from trauma. I love thrifting. I wish we could do it here, but the thrifting here is horrible. Horrible. When I take him over the summer, I'm taking him for a week to see his dad because that's all I'm allowing. I plan on shopping every day. Thrifting every day. I always got the best stores. The girls' day, yeah, my brother doesn't have it. My brother's, he never even smoked a cigarette. I sold my size 0 because it was triggering my ED. I can understand that. You have been speaking truth about addiction. Absolutely. And it's from my own personal experience, my friends that were addicts, you know, my family that's addicts, and just my own thoughts. Trauma and forward care important. Oh, Jenny Joe, I love thrifting. At a good thrift store. The ones around here is horrible. You never been thrifting? If you have good thrift stores, like the ones in Iowa, you can't beat. But around here, they suck. Like, we finally got a Goodwill. Do I still have cravings? Absolutely. And I still get hungry. The rest of my family went towards... Yeah, I never fucked with pot. You're welcome, Andrea. Thank you, Sandra. You ready to show this YouTube your weight? I will. When I'm ready. I really want to lose another 30 pounds before I do that. But I mean, everyone saw the Marissa's picture. And I have a picture on the end of the video. It is so much fun. See, you have great thrift stores. So maybe it's a Midwest thing. Because Iowa also has great thrift stores. Not here. Me and Sage have tried going thrifting here. And it's like, I'll give you an example. I went to a local thrift store, which is just as expensive as a regular store. And they were selling these jeans, I forgot what brand they were, for $28. Well, it still had the Goodwill tag on it. So that's how shady they are. They're going to Goodwill, getting the best stuff, and then reselling it for 28 bucks. Yeah. That's the thrift stores around here. You're welcome, Kimber Joy. Does Rogersville have great thrift stores? Damn. Well, that's actually good to know when I take Sage to that, we're going to Pigeon Forge. I'm not exactly sure when, because everyone's telling me it's going to cost me a fuckload of money because it's really expensive, but I'm taking her to that Alcatraz crime museum or murder museum. She's the one that told me about it. So if Rogersville has good thrift stores, then I'll definitely, we'll go. I'm so sorry, Andrea. Something about you waiting any video. Goodwill headquarters here. If you dig through some nasty stuff, you can find. Yeah, I found some great deals. Yeah, I had weight loss surgery in June 8th of 2021. And I'm down 64 pounds, 63 now that I gained a pound back. Sober from math for a year and clean from pain pills 2012. Good for you. From meth, not math. Stay at the Christmas hotel? I don't know what that is. That's what everyone's telling me. They're saying it's really expensive. So I don't know when I'm going to go. My friend was just talking about that. A girl I went out with last night. She was just saying that they did Gatlinburg, and it was so expensive. But it's funny that you bring that up. She said meals were like $17 for everything they touched. Like, you know, $17 a piece. Recovering addict, 8 years clean. Good for you, BB. You have to be a finder, though. I'm terrible at it. My friend is a freaking thrift shop. You have to know brands. I learned a lot of brands from one of my friends. That was a difficult recovery. That's motivation to stay on track. It is a heavy topic. Awesome thrift stores. See, I wish we had awesome thrift. I'd be there every weekend. We hear the ridiculous. The thrift stores here are so overpriced. Like, their prices match, like if you buy it online. That's not a thrift store. Give me Goodwills that, you know, $3.99 no matter what it is. Find an AA group near you? I don't need an AA group. I'm confused. Were you speaking to me? I don't think Gatlinburg is terrible. Oh, my friend said it was very expensive. For the four of them, she said it was super expensive. Yeah, I had fun last night. I have to drive 30 minutes, find it same. It's about 20 here. Like, we just got a Goodwill. We had our honeymoon in Gatlinburg. We stayed at a chalet in the mountains. So beautiful. Oh, that's cool. Bots, what the fuck is up? These bots are crazy. So some of you guys haven't seen the pictures? You guys haven't seen the before and after? Alright, hold on. Because now I could do an even better before and after. Hang on. Nope. Alright, hold on. I gotta find... Put it on here? I'm trying to remember. Alright, well this... Hold on. Not the greatest. Well, hang on. All right. Bear with me. All right. All right. Kind of hard to tell. But not really. All right. So the first picture was me a month before I went into surgery and when I quit smoking. The next one was from 2 months after surgery. I was wearing the same pants, which now I can no longer wear. The third picture is from Marissa's video that somebody took. And you can see a transition. I know, crazy, right, Anita? And that's all in 7 months. 7 months. I still got more to go. Trust me. Yeah, I'm still a 12. I didn't say I was, I mean, I wasn't like, you know, MFW. I wasn't 300 pounds overweight. I was about 90 pounds overweight. But I saw the picture and I almost died. It was from Sage's junior prom, or a boyfriend's junior prom. I almost fucking died when I saw how big I was. And that's it. To tell you the truth, I don't remember. I have to look it up. I honestly don't remember. I'm 5'8". I'm not that tall. She had the weight loss surgery twice. I would never want to get it twice. But yeah, 7 months. But like I said, I still have more to go. I don't eat it. I probably have about 500 calories, but I don't drink enough protein. I don't have enough protein. I have worked hard on this journey. She gained all the way back. I've seen a lot of people do that. It cost me in total with, you know, airfare is about $5,000. Surgery itself was $3,800, I think. And then airfare was like $750. Thank you, Ruby. But I'm very proud I did. I'm very happy I did it. I have no regrets at all. So, when I saw that first photo in August, I was like, damn, look at the difference. Same pant. Now I can't even wear those pants. They're way too big. 5,000 calories a day, I wish. Did you have the Roux and why? What? It's all that matters, Ruby. Hey, Grandma Rose. Yeah, I can drink protein shakes. I hate drinking them. Hate it. If you lose too much weight in 6 more months and can't eat enough to maintain. You drink a lot of protein. The thing is protein. They tell you to eat and drink a ton of protein. A saved my life. Well, good. I've tried all of them. But I was told that the best thing I need to do is... Oh, John, did anyone drop the members link? I was told the best thing I need to do is... what you call it? Is go on a liquid diet like every 6 months. Try the clear ones. It tastes like Kool-Aid. I'll try it. Because that's the one that they say, like, forget your vegetables. Make sure you drink protein. Calories, I eat probably about 500. Maybe. Sometimes a little more. Marissa actually told me about these ones from GNC that's like 30 calories in it, and it's like a Kool-Aid almost. It's actually, they're a little expensive, but they're good. Those I drink. That's funny, Billy. I add protein powder in my smoothie. Yeah, I have protein powder here too. But like, I started buying food that has much higher protein content. Like, you know those tuna packets? And I'm not a big tuna eater, but you know those tuna packets like jalapeno and salsa and all those? That has like 18 grams of protein in one of them. And that my stomach can handle. So I also started buying the protein food from like the bariatric place, and that helps too. Oh, I can't do juice. Juice fucks up my stomach. I get really bad acid reflux. Lemon pepper, exactly. But now it's at the point, since I gained back a pound, it's at the point that I have to really, like the first 6 months, depending on if you're younger, it's like the first year, but definitely the first 6 months, you have to, like, you can eat anything. I could drink a Slurpee and still lose weight. But now that I saw I gained a pound from really going back to old habits and drinking regular soda and bad news. So I'm nipping that in the bud. And I said, you know what? Now is the time. I really need to start changing my eating habits and doing it the right way, taking very small bites, all the stuff that I was supposed to do that I didn't do. Now I need to do that. So that's where my head's at now. I like the lemon pepper too. My stomach can't handle it. Like, I can only eat a couple of bites and I'm full. How much water do you drink? Not enough. That has been my problem since even before. I don't drink enough water. I hate water. I've tried, you know, Crystal Light and all this other stuff. I just don't. I got to drink more water. And I even noticed that I feel better. My stomach feels better when I drink more water. I just don't. They say you're supposed to do a liquid diet. Like, I heard you're supposed to do a liquid diet, like, for a week or two, just to almost like reset so your stomach doesn't stretch out. You do it every 6 months. Some people say it's not true. Some people said it is true. It is a life-changing eating habits. Absolutely. Protein. If I drank more protein shakes, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Like, in my group that I'm in, they have said the same thing. Like, just drink protein shakes because this way you can't overeat. You're still getting your protein and you're getting all your nutrients. I know, I don't drink enough water. There's someone in Granny's watching chat that always reminds her to drink water, so that's when I drink it. But that's the other thing. When I walked or rode my bike, I drank water. So it's like when I'm not working out, keto doesn't work for me. When I was young, Atkins never worked for me either. For some reason, it just doesn't work. And a lot of the high protein food, I can't eat. Like, I can't really eat steak. Chicken, I can only get a couple of bites in. Vegetables are too acidy. The shakes do fill me up, but after eating them all the time, they're nauseating. Like, I don't even want to look at one. That's the problem. So I am going to shut down, though. I wanted to do this as a premiere. I did not even realize it was 5:15, and I still got to make dinner for the kids. So I'm going to end this. I hope that we cleared up some stuff. I hope that some people on the video can take their own advice. And I really, truly hope people stop speaking about my children. Thank you. Monday, I am going to do a crime and candles. I'm going to introduce the Valentine's Day candles. Probably won't have much change with the website because I'm on this cleaning binge today. And I want to finish cleaning because I've been making so many candles that my house looks like a bomb went through it. So we've been cleaning the house today. I don't know what's for dinner yet. I'm going to look. Maybe chicken and vegetables. I don't know. I'm not really sure. All I know is I spent, like $350 on food, and every day I get, Mom, there's no food. Mom, there's no food. Oh my God, there's plenty of food. Just look. Well, we don't want to cook. Well, that's not my problem. So, hey, Brian. Brian, rewind the video. You'll get some good laughs. My house does smell good. It's just a mess right now. And then the kids laugh at me like, Mom, it's all you. Because, like, if I'm boxing stuff and I have a lot of candles to box, I'll just, like, if something falls on the floor, I'll leave it. You got glitter on the floor. You got all these little things on the floor. You got, paper that fall. Or if I'm in a rush and I'm, doing labels or tape. And so it just looks like World War III hit it in my candle room. But we're getting to it. So tomorrow night, tonight's cleaning. Tonight, the rest of tonight's cleaning. Tomorrow, I'm going to work on the website. I'm going to get everything done. Then Monday night, we're going to do a Candles and Crime with all the specials, Valentine's Day specials, everything. And the Valentine's Day candles will be on the website. I used to hear that mom that, oh my God, all the time. All the time. Nothing to eat. They want easy food. They just want to be able to go in the fridge and grab something. Or go in the freezer and grab something. I'm sorry, guys. You actually have to cook. So, yes. I actually, Tammy, made a lemon candle for someone. And it's like such a cool ass yellow. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. So I have a bunch of candles curing. I wish my kids cook for me. They are 16. Ruby, 17, 17, and 14. Phoenix does cook, but he still thinks it tastes better if I cook it. I think it's just lazy. But just my opinion. So I haven't made meatloaf in forever. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Easy. Kids like it. Good protein. Actually not a bad idea. I think you just gave me an idea. I think I'm going to cook meatloaf. Lastly, I want to say, please, please, please remember what I said, though, to all the haters, all the assholes. Addiction is nothing to shame. It's not at all. And if anybody takes anything out of this entire life, that is the one thing I want people to take from it. There is no shame in being an addict. There's only a shame in the way you deal with it. And there shouldn't be any shame in being an addict. I am very proud to be an addict. I'm very proud to be a recovering addict. It makes me special. The same way that Phoenix's Asperger's makes him special. It is what it is. So, with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you guys for Super Chats, PayPals. Like I said, you can buy a candle now or you can wait till Monday when we got the Valentine's stuff. And I will see you guys later. Peace. And make sure you like and subscribe.